Here's our 10 things to declutter before listing your house. Before listing your house, get rid of this clutter or risk losing serious money. I mean it. Clutter can cost thousands and thousands of dollars in the sales of your home. I've seen it happen over and over again as a real estate professional. Perfectly a good home can sit on the market or get lower offers just because the sellers did not take the time to declutter. And the good news is, this is something you can control. You don't need to remodel the kitchen or install new floors to make a difference. Sometimes the biggest impact comes from simply removing stuff. And why this matters. Here's why this is such a big deal. Clutter doesn't just make a home look messy, it actually changes how a buyer feels in your space. When buyers walk in and see clutter, they start to feel overwhelmed. Rooms feel smaller, storage looks inadequate, and suddenly they're thinking about the work it will take to clean and organize instead of imagining where their own future will go. And there's a psychological piece too. Clutter signals to buyers that maybe the home hasn't been well cared of. Even if you're the most meticulous homeowners, a messy garage or countertop full of mail can plant doubt in their minds. So today, I'm going to share with you the top things you must declutter before selling. And I'm not just giving you the list, I'm going to tell you why each one matters and how to tackle it without overwhelm. And some pro tips from years of helping sellers get top dollars for their homes. And make sure to stay until the end because I have a bonus tip that will make your home feel like it was professionally staged without spending any money. First, let's start with something that can be emotional. That's personal photos and keepsakes. I know, these are your memories, your history. You want people to see the love and the life you have built there. But buyers don't buy your memories. They're buying a house where they can create their own memories. When your walls are full of family portraits, vacation pictures, diplomas, and kids' artwork, it's like you're telling your story to every buyer who walks through. But what you really want is the buyers to see themselves in their home and telling their own story, like they could see their dining table in your house or the couch that they're gonna move in. This is where my kid's gonna play. So here's a trick. Take down 80 to 90% of personal photos, wrap them safely and label the boxes. Not only that will help the buyers focus on the house, but you just made a head start on packing for your own move. And let me tell you, I once had buyers so distracted by the photos on the wall that they did not even notice the house had a beautiful built-in bookcase that they were actually looking for. So don't let your memories distract from your home's best features. And here's number 2, extra furniture. Too much extra furniture can shrink a room, not physically, but visually. If the furnitures are cramped together, the buyer's gonna feel that the rooms are small, even if the square footage is generous. So here's my recommendation. Every room should have a clear, easy flow path. If you have to turn sideways to get through it, it is gonna be crowded for the buyer's eyes. So you don't have to throw anything away, just temporarily remove pieces that make a space feel heavy. Maybe that's a giant recliner in the living room or that huge dresser that doesn't quite fit in the bedroom. Store them in the garage, rent a small storage unit, or ask a friend with extra storage space. This is temporary, but it makes your photos and showings so much better. So buyers will ask and say, wow, this room feels huge, and that's exactly what you want as a seller. Number 3, and it might be the most impactful one, packed closets. Closet space is one of the top things buyers look for. When they open the door and see clothes jammed shoulder to shoulder and shoes piling onto the floor, they immediately think the house does not have enough storage. So here's rule of thumb. Take out at least half. Yes, half. Leave some breathing room between hangers and make sure the shelves aren't stacked to the ceiling. So what I tell my client, this is a moving preparation. So get boxes, pack away off-season clothes, donate what you no longer wear, and vacuum seal bulky coats or bedding to save space. So just imagine a buyer opening the closet door and seeing a beautiful, organized space with room to grow. It gives them the impression that your home has been loved and cared for, and that's powerful when it comes to offers. Let's head to number 4 and bathroom counters. Bathroom are intimate space, but buyers don't want to be reminded that someone else lives there. If they see toothbrushes, razors, hairbrushes, and medications scattered around, it breaks the illusion. So for showings, photos, and videos, the bathroom counter should be almost bare. Maybe a soap dispenser, maybe one pretty candle, or rolled towel. That's it. Keep small bin under the sink with your daily items so you can easily tuck them away before showing. It takes 2 minutes and it transforms the bathroom from lived into to spa-like feeling. I've seen buyers get completely distracted by what's going on in the bathroom counters. One event start asking questions about the seller's health because of the prescription they saw. You don't want that conversation happening during any showings. And now let's move into number 5, kitchen counters and pantry. Kitchen sells homes, and clutter kitchen is a deal killer. Buyers need to see plenty of prep space. When counters are covered with coffee makers, toasters, knife blocks, and piles of mail, it makes the kitchen feel smaller. So here's what I tell my sellers: to pick 1 or 2 nice things to leave out, maybe a pretty cutting board or a coffee station. Every else should go away. And do not forget the pantry. Buyers open the doors. If they see chaos, they think the house lacks storage. So with your pantry, you can line up cans, group snacks together, face labels forward. It might feel silly, but a tidy pantry gives buyers that this home is well cared for, feeling which makes them move likely to an offer. Number 6 is paper clutter and mail. The paper clutter is one of the easiest but most important things to tackle. Stacks of bills, school papers, and receipts makes a house feel chaotic, and they can also expose personal information you don't want strangers to see. Have a single decorative basket where papers can go before a showing. Better yet, shred or file what you do not need, and clear surfaces to make the home feel bigger, cleaner, and calmer. So next up is number 7, and seasonal clutter. If it's summertime and your coat closet is full of winter jackets, or the garage still has a pile of Christmas boxes, it tells the buyers there's not enough storage here. So pack up anything that's not seasonal, like holiday decor, ski gear, heavy coats. It all should go to boxes. Think of it as pre-packing for your move and making your home appealing at the same time. And number 8, kids and pets are wonderful, but their stuff can take over a house fast. For toys, keep just a few favorites out and store the rest. Decorative baskets or bins make a cleanup easy before a showing. For pets, hide bowls, crates, and litter boxes if you can. Buyers may have allergies, and that factor might change their mind about offering on your home. And number 9 is garage and shed overflow. Garages are huge selling points, but not if buyers can't walk through them. Clear out anything you do not need, donate old tools, and toss what's broken and organize what's left nearly. A clean garage can send a powerful message that the entire home is well maintained, which makes buyers feel more confident about their purchase. And number 10, and finally, tone down the decor. Bold wallpaper, heavy curtains, or bright statement pieces can distract buyers. Remember, you want them to notice the windows, the floors, the size of the rooms, not just your taste. So go for light and neutral and simple. Let the house speak for itself. And here's a bonus. Once you declutter, walk through your house as if you were the buyer. Are the rooms bright? Can you see the floors and counters? Do the closets look spacious? Add final touches like fresh flowers in the kitchen, neatly folded towels, maybe a bowl of lemons for color. These little touches makes a huge difference and cost next to nothing. Decluttering is one of the cheapest and fastest way to add value to your home. It takes time and effort, yes, but it can literally put thousands more in your pocket at closing. So I invite you to tell me, what is the weirdest thing you've ever seen in a house for sale? Or what's been the hardest thing to declutter in your own home? Leave a comment below and I'd love to hear it. And if you're thinking about selling, let's connect. I'll walk through your home with you, give you a personalized action plan, and help you make sure buyers fall in love with your house the minute they step inside. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.